Hey guys, welcome back. So this is going to be the first of a series of videos centered around our hot peppers. The first thing we're going to focus on is our Carolina Reapers. We're going to be making something that I'm calling Reaperberry Jam. So we're going to be using some Carolina Reapers to make a strawberry jam. Now for the ingredients, they're pretty simple and I made them some nice round numbers. So you're going to need 4 pounds of strawberries, 4 Carolina Reapers, a quarter cup of lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of pectin, and 4 cups of sugar. Now the size of your Carolina Reapers may vary, or whatever pepper you're going to be using, but ours are about the same size as our strawberries and their color is just as vibrant red as the strawberries. Now before we start working on anything else, we're going to turn on our water and start heating up and sterilizing our jars. While the water is heating up, we're going to hull or cut off the tops of all of our strawberries, cut them in half, and drop them into a medium-sized pot. Now, I'm using a little bit bigger of a pot because of how hot the peppers that we're using are. I don't want any splashback to have anything get on me or the boys as they're running around. Now we're going to turn on the heat, and we're going to add a quarter cup of lemon juice. Now we're going to use a potato masher and start to crush all the strawberries and mix everything up and incorporate the lemon juice, making sure we give it a complete stir. As it heats up, it'll start to liquefy. Now we're going to move on to the dangerous part, and that's our peppers. Make sure you're using gloves and eyewear. You're going to cut the stems off and take the seeds out of these peppers. Try not to let them touch you. The capsicum will burn your skin and will burn your eyes. Now we switched knives and I've switched gloves, and we're going to finely mince the peppers. Try to get them as small as possible. Now before we add our peppers, we're going to add our ball real fruit pectin. This is going to be used to thicken our jam. We're going to be putting in 4 tablespoons. And now that that's added, we're adding our peppers and giving everything a good stir. We're going to let that heat and incorporate and come back to a boil, and then we're going to be adding 4 cups of sugar. We're going to give that a stir and make sure all of the sugar is dissolved, and we're going to let that cook for 2 minutes. You're going to see a white foam is formed on top. You're going to try to scrape as much of that out as you can. And now we're ready to start canning, so let's pull out all of our sterilized jars. And carefully ladle our mixture into each one of the jars. Looking back, all I had was pints, and I probably should have used half pints, but these will work just fine. Now using a sterilized cloth with a little bit of boiling water, we're going to wipe down the rim of each one of our jars before we put our sterilized lids on to make sure they get a good seal. Now when adding our rings, make sure you only hand tighten them, and then you're going to drop them into the water bath. We're going to let this run for 10 minutes and then take them out, and then they'll rest on the counter for 24 hours and they'll be all sealed and ready to go. Alright guys, so that is it. This is our Reaperberry Jam. It is sweet and it is spicy. It's delicious and it'll make you sweat. And if you plan on making it, my recommendation is do it outside. Or if you're going to do it inside, make sure it's well ventilated. I did neither of those things. And as a result, my face was on fire for about an hour and a half. That capsicum from the Carolina Reaper is no joke. So be careful, wear protective gear, and try to be well ventilated. So I'll continue to stress in our future videos because we have a lot more to come. We have more Carolina Reapers, ghost peppers, cayenne peppers, and scotch bonnet that we'll be making hot sauce and a few other things out of. So stay tuned for those videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.